What up? What up? What up? What up? Oh yeah, we definitely live. We definitely live right now. What's good? Oh, I see the ref in here already. What's good? Ohio is in the building. I see my man. Oh, what's good, Rizzo? Rizzo in here. Shoe Gang made an early appearance. I gotta go break the law. Stevie Gambino, the sister, she here. Y'all know why we here. It's prediction time, man. We gotta get into it. Gotta get into it. Prediction time. Ultimate Madness on caffeine this weekend, this Saturday. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? These matchups are pretty interesting, man. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like there's no real clear cut favorite in any of these. In any of these matchups, to be honest with you. You might think there's like a standout, but based off of the last performance, it can't be. Because if you felt Jay was clearly better than Lou Castro and if you picked him in a battle against Lou Castro to win, Lou Castro's performance versus Kid Chaos makes you hesitant to just outright say this guy's the favorite. Right? Am I tripping? Like am I missing the mark? Like is it that clear between Jay and Lou? I don't think it is. I feel like it's this is anybody's to win right now. I feel like it's anybody's to win at this moment. So we're going to find out very very soon. Only a few days away. Hope the judges are ready. Hope the judges are gearing up because man, they get slandered. They get slandered. I'm glad I'm not a judge. I am glad I'm not a judge. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life, man. I don't need that in my life right now. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into it, dog. We're gonna get into it. Um, First matchup we probably should talk about. You know me. I go for what I feel is gonna be maybe the least entertaining, the least I wouldn't say the least competitive, but just the least engaging just from a aesthetic standpoint and how I feel that the battle is gonna go as far as being high in replay value whenever it does drop on the app. My man Menso in the building. What up, though? I feel like Rubando versus Your Honor has the makings to be pretty much not not an exact replica of Rubando versus Gunpowder Pat, but somewhere in that same ballpark, somewhere in that same vicinity where it's going to be a puncher versus an entertainer and it's all about preference. It's all about what the judges are going to go with, what they're going to roll with, what they feel more comfortable with, and just what they want to hear at the time. Sometimes, and that's another thing I want to get across. Sometimes when you trying to base it off what the judges is going to think, it's not necessarily preference overall of what they like. Period. In a battler or in an MC. Sometimes it's what I feel like hearing at that time. Because there can be times where, you know what, I want to hear some jokes, entertain me, make me laugh. I want to I want to be enamored with your personality. You get what I'm saying? And then there's other times where you want that gutter shit. You want that raw, uncut, gun toting, headshot, leaving you everywhere, all in, on the pavement type. So you got two ways of going about it, and it's about what the judges feel like hearing at that particular moment. It's not always based on style and preference of what they like overall. So in this setting, I feel like Rule is really good when he's like how he was in the third round versus Gunpowder Pat. Can Gunpowder Pat, excuse me, can what I need to know from Your Honor, can Your Honor give me two above average rounds of material? Because to be honest with you, in his pretty documented, pretty uh, lovable, larger than life personality and career that he's built for himself as far as creating moments, he hasn't he hasn't really put together three solid rounds of fire or above average material. People go back to the battle versus Swamp, and while he had great moments versus Swamp, a bulk of that was in the first round and the beginning of the second. He also, in that same battle, he also said something about being a gorilla or a monkey. You get hit with a ooh ah ooh 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 ah, like whatever that was, whatever that sound was. He also did that in that battle. You know, he also stumbled and choked and jerseyed out of that battle pretty much. So you get hit with a silver, was it? Get hit with a silverback? Ooh ah ooh ah ah. Like we ain't doing that. We doing that? If we doing that, let me know so I can go. I just want to know where we stand right now. But Rue don't have the personality to try and angle. He don't have the personality to try and perform. I think he kind of got lost in that going against Gunpowder Pat. If you look back at his second round, he was trying things, little jokes here and there, and it just don't fit. It just don't fit with who Rule is or who he's shown us to be. When you look at some of his battles on We Go Hard or the battle versus Kid Chaos, like that's just not what I've been seeing from Rue. So maybe if he goes back to just standard punching, but with a lot more aggression like he did in his third, I think he'll edge it out. I think he'll edge it out just based on because at some point you're gonna punch so much you're gonna hit, you're gonna connect. You're definitely going to connect. That's I apologize for the dogs in the background, but yeah, you're going to connect eventually. But I'm telling you, Your Honor's going to do something special, or not special, but he's going to do something. He's going to have a moment, and that may make things even. But all in all, I'm gonna go with Rue. Rue was better versus Ishmullah. Facts, Shannon. Yeah, Rue needs to stick to his bread and butter. That's a fact. Ref, that's a fact. We ain't doing that. What up, my guys? Minso, Selvin, in the building. The family. Um, yeah, guys. I don't know how y'all calling it. I would love to see. Just give me who y'all got. 2-1-3-0. Put it in the chat so I can see, so I can read them off. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rue Bando 2-1. I think he's gonna get the second and third. I feel like Your Honor usually comes out strong. He usually has a strong first round. But yeah, that's how I got it. That's how I got it. I got it Rubando rounds 2 and rounds 3. That second round might be close. Because sometimes, like I said, pretty much like Your Honor versus Swamp, sometimes he can still have that momentum from the first round and it carries over into the second round. Now, it might end about time he get midway in the second round. Like the whole momentum might be gone. He might lose the crowd. But for those first, 30 seconds to a full minute, he might be saying some stuff that's going to get the crowd going, even though there's no crowd. But he might just, capture your attention with the way he is performing. But all in all, I trust Rule to look, and Rule should know. He looked at that performance. I know he know that wasn't his best work. He see that people got him ranked like as the worst performance of the people that advanced, pretty much. He's gonna redeem himself. Yes, Shannon. He's gonna redeem himself. So I'm rolling with Rue. I got faith in him. All right. Next matchup I want to talk about Ace Amin versus Brooklyn Hands. This is gonna be interesting. Uh, Shannon got Rue 2-1. He got to redeem himself. My man Selvin said, Your Honor 2-1 first and second. If he has a good mix of charisma and punching. Yeah, but that's the thing. How often does he punch? I haven't seen him punch enough to create balance. Like, that's the problem. I don't think he has a good mix yet. I don't think he mixes it up enough. If you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm not sure about that. I think when you watch him, you're waiting for him to come down from just showing you personality, bravado, and stage presence, and you're waiting for them heavy shots. And a lot of times he just don't create heavy shots. They appear heavy. You think they're going somewhere, then they fall flat. They fall flat. So maybe this time it's a different uh, outcome, but I'm gonna lean towards ruin that. How y'all feel about Brooklyn Hands versus Ace Amin? Like, how do y'all feel about that? A lot of people are getting on Brooklyn Hands' case because they feel like he shouldn't even be in this next round. And I'm just like, that battle was close. It wasn't like DME. Was that DME calling it a robbery? Who called it a robbery? Y'all quick to call stuff a robbery. DME, you got hey DME. You know you my guy. I love your restaurant, Bar 7. Check it out. It's really slamming stuff, man. I get the quesadillas. You know, my lady get the steak bites. You know, over there on Southfield. So I love your place. You my guy, right? Knock it off. We not doing that. We not doing that. That battle wasn't that. It wasn't that big of a discrepancy in material for it to be a robbery. A robbery to me is more so Chiller and Real Deal. To me, that's a robbery. Or maybe Cortez had ice. Like, I feel like those were. I don't feel like this was a robbery. I feel like they both had some mediocre material and dry spots here and there, and it's just you asking the judges to base off a preference of what you like more. Now, granted, it doesn't look good when Knowledge, who works with Brooklyn Hands' man Five for my expert opinion, has the final vote to make Big Hand advance, but instead he picks Brooklyn Hands so it can go to the to like I'm gonna leave this. I'm not doing that to him. I'm going straight to the fan vote, and we know how that played out. But I'm not mad at it. He's here. He's getting a second chance. He got to make his impression felt. And what better way, though? What better way to make your impression felt than against what many consider the favorite? I see people are kind of telegraphing this as this is the company's choice right here. He's not the people's champ. He's the company's champ. Like, people are claiming that is rigged for him to win, is set for him to win, and things like that. What better way to be anti-establishment to a degree and shut everybody up than taking out one of the guys people expect to move forward? Ace Amin had a good showing, pretty good showing versus Bad News. He said a lot of stuff I like. I'm not gonna lie. He was that third. That third was probably one of his more complete rounds in a long time, in my opinion. He was in a really good rhythm, and the fact that he know Bad News come from that life of being put away, sat down. He's been set down and kind of like showing you the separation in his mindset when he was behind bars and how he got out and how he's carrying his life to the way Bad News is doing things. It was really brilliant execution. How is he going to tell at the hands though? Because hands has that same way of like this street intelligence. I can eloquently, what I'm saying. I can be eloquent and explain my pain, my struggle, and make you feel it. I'm using words. I'm using weaponry that you ain't really accustomed to hearing and things like that. Now it can lose people. It may have lost some of the crowd in his big hand battle, but I feel like Ace is going to be kind of doing that same type of thing, that same type of talk. So we just gonna have to figure that out. All in all, I feel like Ace is the better rapper. He's a little more up to date in how to pace, how to structure, how to perform. And although Hands is just oozing with realism, like he got that through the roof. I feel like you're just gonna need a little bit more directness, and I don't know if he's willing to be direct enough to really take Ace Amin out. Um, I'm sure there's gonna be some name flips. There's gonna be some talk of jail and what you did and what I did when I was in there. And yeah, man, I don't know how personal it's gonna be. I don't know how well they know each other. I don't know if they, when they was both put away, I don't know if they knew the same people in the circles. So it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see. Hans is gonna play the OG. Ace is gonna play the incumbent, trying to take him out of there. I'm gonna roll with the incumbent in this one. I'm gonna go with Ace Amin. I'm gonna say 2-1. I'm gonna say 2-1. I'm gonna say 2-1. I don't think it's gonna be like a complete obliteration, a wipeout. I don't think he's gonna get wild, but I do think it's gonna be a pretty cool back and forth up until maybe early in the third, where Hands kind of just drifts off and just start telling stories. And this is the thing. It's okay to tell stories. Some of the best people do it. Geechee do it, but it's about somehow telling a story that applies to the MC. And people always think that you have to say their name. No. The theme of this story is telling you what separates you from me. So I might not say your name directly, but if I'm like, for instance, when and this is going back, but like when Geechee went against K Shine and he was talking about his your game banging ain't like mine, and this is what he's telling K Shine, why I'm a real game banger, and I don't feel you, and I don't know if you feel like that in real life. I'm just saying that was the narrative he was painting. So he didn't have to say his name directly. So if you guys who story tell and like to kind of talk about yourself, kind of be a little introspective when y'all rhyming, y'all can do that. Y'all can do that. But make it apply to the MC you're battling. And when you don't do that, you're going to lose the crowd and they're going to be done with you. I'm going to be done with you. I ain't got time to waste. So with that being said, I'm going to go with Ace Amin 2-1 pretty comfortably. Moving on. Man, we're going to move along, bro. We got another. This is a good one. This is a good one, too. We got Lou Castro versus Jay the Nightwing. Two guys I did not expect to be here. I'm about to keep it real. I didn't expect neither one of y'all to make it out. I didn't expect Lou Castro to make it out alive. Thought Real Sick was just a little too much for Jay. And although I still think Real Sick won, Jay did more than enough more than enough to win that battle. So he's here and he earned it. Lou Castro, he got here. He earned it. He earned it the hard way. Mark's Reviews 2.0. What up? He got it. Yeah, they both earned that. So with them earning that, we got to give them their proper respect. We can't overlook them, and we got to care about this battle, man. It's gonna be a really good battle. Real big contrast in styles. Lou is trying to entertain and punch a head off and get aggressive, And Jay is just trying to sit you down and have a conversation and isolate you and kind of be strategic and systematic and breaking down your weaknesses and separating himself not only just from you, the MC that he's facing, but from everybody else. And he does a really good job. It's like it's conviction. He conveys that really well. He conveys like I'm nothing like any of y'all right now, and he does that really good. So that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Think I think Jay was playing the long game. I think Jay was playing the long game. Pause if necessary, because that sounds wild. But yeah, man, I think Lou Castro was he might have loaded his clip all the way for Kid Chaos because that's a tough first round matchup. Not saying, and of course, Sick is too, but I just think it's a tough first round matchup. I would say Lou was more of an underdog versus KC than Jay was versus Real Sick. I'm pretty sure I could have sworn that Jay might have been the favorite at some point. I don't know, but I think yeah, man. I just think Jay has been going through the proper steps in order to make sure he has something for everybody in the tournament. He said after the battle versus Sick that Sick made him, kind of look at things differently and realize he's not going as crazy as he think he is, and he got to rev it up another notch. I feel like that means he's about to really get into a different bag versus Lou Castro. Now maybe he was in that bag because he feared Sick a little bit more than Castro. I don't know, but I don't see how you could still overlook Lou Castro after what he did to KC. So it's going to be difficult. And Lou really don't have to change much because his style really fits this format. 2 minutes. I need action. I need energy. I need creativity. I need punching. And I need like hunger. And Lou Castro kind of possesses all of that. So it's pretty much a toss up, but I'm going to lean towards Jay. My man, what was that? Mark Reviews. Jay taking it, bro. I can't believe I just said that. Jay got a big following if it go to the fans. Shannon said he's intimidating. He packed punches. Lou gonna have to be that same Lou from 2 weeks ago. If not, it won't be enough. I agree. He's gonna have to be that, and then so to me he's gonna have to be more of who he was in the first, maybe in the first round. Shannon said, I want to root for the Bronx. Shannon, hold your flag up. Root for your Bronx. Root for your people. We ain't going to be mad at you. Do your thing. Do your thing. We ain't going to be mad, Shannon. Trust me. We with you. We rocking. But, Ref said the left side got 3 weeks to write, which helps Jay a lot. I feel like Lou can write in 2 weeks. I'm not sure Jay can, so that week helped Jay. 2-1. That's another element we got to talk about. The writing aspect and the time aspect. You are no longer writing for someone for months on end in the first round. This is a pretty quick turnaround for some of these cats, man. So who can handle and manage their time the best during these few weeks off to get right back at it for a new opponent? It's going to show. And it's really hard because it doesn't necessarily mean you're more skilled than that person is as an actual battle rapper. It means you manage your time better. It means you handle time better. It means that you're able to flesh out all distractions. It actually just proves you're the better professional, if that makes sense. You might not be the better MC bar for bar if y'all had ample amount of time, but if I'm ready in 2 weeks and I got better material than you, I'm the better professional, and this is professional battle rap. It's not. It's no longer on the street corners. So that might play a part too. Lou gets busy. Lou be mad active on small leagues, you know, mid tier leagues, big leagues. I don't think this will phase him. I do feel like Jay might. Ooh, since now that I'm almost talking myself out of picking Jay. I'm almost picking. I feel like I said, I feel like this format favors Lou Castro, but Jay just kind of got this. I don't know. He got the star power because he's kind of captivating, and his past might not matter. Mark Review said, "All right, I'm out, but you gained another subscriber. Salute. I humbly appreciate that. Anybody who follows me, y'all are like family in the battle rap community to me. So I appreciate you, Mark. Um, I'll check out your channel. I'm not sure what you review, but I always try to show love back. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Um, COD for life said, I got Jay. He's special. Jay special. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if Lou is special, but I know he's consistent, and I know he doesn't lose on URL ever really. So it's kind of hard. Am I picking the guy who don't really lose on URL, or am I picking the guy who just is pretty much more talent and more star power laden with his ability? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's what these tournaments bring out. You just don't know. So I'm, damn it, damn it. All right, I'm going to go with. I'm gonna go with Jay. I'm gonna stick with Jay. I'm gonna stick with Jay. Lou, if you listening, you know I ain't got nothing against you. I really appreciate you coming through. What was that on caffeine, chopping it up? I just think you're. This is not really about you though. This is really about how tough that side of the bracket is though. Like if you get through Jay, if you can get through Kid Chaos and Jay, like you probably gonna win it. You probably gonna win it. Like if you get through Lukash, excuse me. If you get through like the gauntlet of Kid Chaos, Jada Nightwing, and maybe in the winner of Your Honor and Rubando, you better win the finals. You feel me? So I that's gonna be a tall task, man. But I'm gonna roll with Jay in this one. I just think he's on a different type of mission right now. I think he's on a different type of mission. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Somebody said, "Oh, COD for life said it's like Snake Eyes. He wins a lot, but I don't think he has it." Lou Castro comparison to Snake Eyes, not ability wise. I'm just saying about racking up wins, but he don't really gravitate a fan base that's really strong. I can see that. It's not a bad comparison as far as. But does Snake Eyes rack up a lot? I don't know if Snake is the one you want to put in that rack up a lot of wins. I feel like that's more like a Cortez. I feel like Cortez wins a lot. He doesn't get credit for all the wins, but I feel like Cortez actually wins a lot. He might not win all of his quote unquote big matches, but he wins a lot overall. And yeah, he just don't got that star power. I think he's only been on Summer Madness once, and he's been there the whole time. And it took Twerk. It took a younger person to get him on Summer Madness. It took like damn basically a rookie at the time to get him on Summer Madness. So he just don't have that it that people want to see, but he's dope and he wins. So yeah, that's how it is. I wasn't counting vets, just more newer guys. I hear you. But I guess we can call Snake new still to a degree, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Jay. I'm gonna go with Jay in that one. We got one more. Yeah. We already know our ref here. You know how we know why you here. We're gonna talk about it, man. This is the one I'm probably looking most forward to. The one I think is gonna be the battle of the night. Yeah, it's time to talk about it. Philly, Easy the block captain. You know what I'm saying? Pennsylvania, the guy. He's going against Ohio's own Fonz. And this got fireworks written all over it, man. I'm not gonna hold you. Aggressive, street, gutter, punching. Oh man, vocal projection, delivery, some style, different cadence. It's gonna have a lot of. It's gonna have it all in this one. I feel like this is honestly a breakthrough, a potential breakthrough moment for Fonz. I feel like Fonz has to really dial in and take this very seriously. I think he knows what's at stake. I also I think we all need to realize what Fonz is up against too in Easy, because Easy is hungry. Easy been the same Easy for some years. This is not like a new Easy the block captain if you've been paying attention. The same guy. He's always been this hungry. He's just been improved in certain little elements and pockets here and there. But Easy has been relentless and talking like this for a while. Like I think I had Easy in one of my early segments when I first started doing this on YouTube. I mentioned him in like a early segment. So I got him. I got him doing numbers on here. I got Fonz doing numbers on here. And the thing about Fonz is what I respect is he is representing the Midwest, the new Midwest movement. Fonz is the only representative from the Midwest in this tournament, and he's rapping like it. He's rapping with a different level of hunger. He's rapping with a different level of urgency. Like he gotta get it. It's now or never. And I feel like when he clash with Easy, it's gonna be fireworks. And I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see it. They both are rapping with a purpose, man. They both are rapping with a purpose. Uh Easy got an axe to grind, that's a fact. Jail hood bars might be late, but we in here. What up, Caleb Hall? Better late than never. Fonz is gonna spaz on him light 30. Light 30. We'll see. We'll see. Miss VA's Fonz in here. What up, though? I see you. Fonz said the next thing he saw was a crowbar coming. Like someone said, Brandon Lee. That was mean. Let's bet $22 on Lou versus Jay. Who you talking to? Hey VA, who you talking to? And who you betting? And who you betting on? You betting on Lou? All right, that's different discussion. Fonz, yeah, man, Fonz is incredible. He put on the show. In my opinion, I feel like Fonz had the breakthrough performance around one. He immediately after doing what he did had a lot of the battle rap community saying, "Hey, yo, who was that? Who was that? He been nice. He been like that. He like this all the time." And I've been telling y'all, yeah, he's kind of been like that. He's kind of been like that. So I'm gonna stick with my guns, man. This is gonna be a close battle. I'm gonna roll with Fonz. I feel like he got a little bit more versatility than Easy. And I feel like if Easy doesn't mix up, like he got to have like a 50-50 split of that real storytelling, that grind, that hustle talk. He got to punch a lot because Fonz is going to punch a lot. And it's going to be heavy and it's going to be aggressive. And he's going to switch the flow up. He's going to switch patterns. He's going to be in and out. He might scheme a little bit. So, in order to keep pace, I feel like Easy might have to up his punch count just a little bit. Just a little bit. Miss VA said, I got a little. Yo, knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. But, yeah, man, I am looking forward to that, man. I am looking forward to Fonz versus Easy the Block Captain. I'm ready. I'm ready. Are y'all like really ready for what's about to happen? Cause they about to be in each other's grill, like talking crazy. But it's gonna be good. Fonz has those outliers, off the wall punches that Easy can't do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he got a little more in the pot. I seen the little graph. I know y'all seen that tree that Let's Talk Battle Rap tried to do. Excuse me. I seen that it was Fonz comparison was like a cross between Av and O Red. Now that one I actually didn't think was too far off. I mean he doesn't punch as often as Av or really Red, like his cadence isn't Red. Well, I guess it was kind of off. I actually love this tournament. I love it too, VA. Can't we gotta have you on so we can talk about it one day. But yeah, Tree Gate, facts. But I don't think that's a fair comparison either. He don't really remind me of anybody. He really don't. Fonz is kind of unique to himself and it's been working since he kind of started, which means he won't stop. He'll stay consistent, he'll stay unique, and he has potential to be a star. I feel like the same can be said with Easy. I feel like Easy has a style unique to himself. I feel like Easy is comfortable within his own skin. He's not going to try to out rap you. He's not about to try to outthink you and come with all these crazy angles. He's about to tell you about his life, the life you really live, and how he's getting it and how you not. And it's going to work. So it's a clash of two different styles and tactics, two different abilities of rap, coming from two different regions, man, pretty much. And it's going to be action packed. I'm going to go with Fonz 2-1. This one could go down to the fan vote. I wouldn't be shocked if it go down to the fan vote. And if it does go to the fan vote, I do think Fonz's style still translates well enough to win the fan vote. So that's how I'm calling it, man. So once again, for those who just came in, my winners are Rubando slightly. 2-1 over, Your Honor. Yeah, I got Ace Amin pretty comfortably 2-1 over Brooklyn Hands. I got Jada Nightwing 2-1 in a very close battle over Lou Castro. And I got Ohio's own Fonz over Easy the Block Captain in a 2-1 thriller. It's going to be a thriller. So, we're going to see. We're going to see, man. We're going to see. I won't be able to do the live recap show or anything like that Saturday. I'm going to be watching on the road, on the phone. We're going to pick up a dog. If y'all heard about My little guy passed away. We had to put him down this week. So, it was a sad time. And the way our family operates, we can't really function without a puppy. So we have to get a new one. We've been feeling kind of miserable without one. So Saturday, we'll be on the road in Wisconsin getting a puppy, getting a lab, a chocolate lab. So we're going to do that. And I'm still be able to catch the battles. I'm still going to be able to tweet, probably tweet it up, give y'all my thoughts. But I just won't be able to go live or anything like that. But yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be cool. Appreciate that, Reggie. Appreciate that. Salute. I see you, Visual. Better I always say better late than never. Better late than never. Thanks for the kind words, VA. Appreciate that. So yeah, man, I'm gonna be on the road, but I will Sunday. I may come back and give my thoughts on all that good stuff and see what's going on and give y'all my take on how I felt the battles went. So we'll see. All right, we are 41 minutes in. I'm going to feel like this is a nice little sweet spot to end it. I want to thank y'all all for popping up. Y'all never have to come here, but the fact that y'all do, I'm always grateful and humble. And thank you kindly, Shannon Shu, for being an admin. So is she's not here right now, but the one and only Steve Gambino for being the admin and showing up. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I got love for all y'all, man. Saturday is the day. Let's all enjoy. Get y'all snacks. Get y'all, y'all quiet area, and do all that. Give your thoughts and show us the new pup. I'm gonna show y'all a new puppy. It'll be on Twitter. I'll definitely post it. Hey, VA, you like the logo? I appreciate that. It's the ref made it. He's there. He can make you a logo. Everybody, go to It's the Ref. He's It's the Ref on Twitter as well. He's on Instagram. He got y'all. Really, some of your favorite flyers and logos that you see on Twitter from your favorite battle rappers, he has made. So definitely go holler at him if you need some work done. All right. Get a new puppy Saturday, Stevie. You was a little late on that, but it's all good. You'll get to see him, and everybody else will as well. And yeah, holla at him. She said I need 3 logos. DM ref right now. He's good money. If I'm vouching for him, he's good. He's good people. All right. Hey, look. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. About to get some sleep. Holla at y'all. See y'all in the weekend. Enjoy these battles. All right. And as always, keep it battle rap love.